Well, the big news is this. The winds in the United States, and Tiger Woods and about 11 of his friends are headed to Paris for the United States, the Ryder Cup. You know the story, international rivalry between the best of Europe and the best of the USA. It dates back to 1927. It's played every 2 years, with the Americans winning 26 of the 41 get-togethers. There's four-ball matches, foursome matches, and then on Sunday it's 12 singles matches head-to-head. We are joined by our KUSI lead golf analyst and director of golf at Verona Creek, Mr. Don King. Don, did you hit a golf ball today?
I did not. I was preparing for this little interview, yes.
All right, so let's get the first thing out. It's a variety of formats. Explain the difference between a foursome and a four-ball.
Okay. A four-ball, you and your partner each play your own ball and take the best score for your team score. Low score wins the hole. A foursome, you and your partner have one ball in play, and you alternate until the ball is holed.
So to me, it's alternating shots and best ball.
Exactly.
And what if you're playing with your wife?
Well, you know the old story. The guy hits the husband hits the ball down the fairway about 300 yards. The wife gets up, shanks it off to the right, behind the trees. The husband gets up there, hits it over the trees, onto the green about 3 feet away. Wife knocks it 10 feet by. Husband makes the putt. As they're walking off the hole, the husband says, "Honey, if we're going to play well in this tournament, you have to start hitting it better." She goes, "What do you mean? I only hit it twice. You hit it 3 times." That's all I got. It doesn't get any better than that, or worse, hopefully.
Back in 2004, you were at Oakland Hills when Tiger and Lefty were infamously paired together, and it was a disaster. They were 1 and 2 in the world, blah, blah, blah. They were seen practicing together today in Gay Paris. Is there any chance they play together?
No, I don't see them playing together. I see Tiger probably with Patrick Reed and maybe Justin Thomas, maybe Ricky Fowler. But I don't see Lefty and Tiger playing together.
But they're different now. They're friends.
They are. I mean, they're talking. They're getting ready for a big match coming up. But yeah, Tiger has a lot of friends out there now, and he's gotten close with the players. And I think that's a big key for the team. We
certainly had a lot of friends in Atlanta as we were watching the mob overcome him. The fact that he's Tiger again, does that swing the pendulum in the Americans' favor?
It does a little bit, but the fact that Tiger is bonded with the team, and they got a good young team, good crop of players. I think that's extremely important. But having Tiger back means a lot.
You know, his Ryder Cup record is really not Tiger-like.
It's not good in team play, but it's not too bad in individual play.
This was Tiger at his pre-Ryder Cup presser, I believe, yesterday.
My overall Ryder Cup record, not having won as a player since 1999. Is something that, you know, hopefully we can change. And we haven't won as a U.S. squad here in 25 years on foreign soil. So, you know, hopefully that will change this week as well.
Can we expect the same kind of crowd reaction we saw in Atlanta in Paris?
I don't think we'll get it quite like that because they're on foreign turf, but I think there's a lot of people over in Europe, over in Paris, that will want to come out and watch Tiger and probably pull for him.
All right, so it's the Le Golf National.
Le Golf National.
All I can tell you is the fairways look to me like they're about as wide as a sidewalk. That does not bode well for some of our guys who bomb the ball but can't find the fairway.
Yeah, it's a narrow golf course, very difficult golf course, rough is high. They compare it to TPC Sawgrass, where they play the Players Championship. So, but I think our players are good enough to hit irons and get the ball in the fairway, and you're going to hit a lot of irons off these tees.
All right, I want to take you back to Monday. Your earnest sportscaster was sitting with Peter Ripa, and I asked the following question. How many strokes is Phil going to give him?
Yeah, I've heard that. So, listen, once Phil realizes he's not winning the tournament, don't mistake what you're going to see this next week in the Ryder Cup, because I'm saying when he's interested and his blood is going and the chips are down, he can play some golf.
We go ahead to Wednesday. Apparently Lefty was online watching because he was on Twitter asking for a stroke aside from Mr. Woods. You think that's all on Josh, right?
Oh, absolutely. It's just a play. All golfers say that.
I think it would make it more interesting if it was true.
Well, it's not, though. But you always ask for shots, even if you're playing great, just to make it sound like you need it.
I think he would need 2 shots aside, frankly, but that's just me. All right, so this event's wrapped in patriotism. I don't know. Is it just me, or I see the entourages and the wives and the caddies, and they're all wrapped up in red, white, and blue. And to me, that's not patriotic. Am I just jaded?
They are representing their country, and they're playing for the country. They're not fighting for their country. They're playing golf for their country. So, yeah, and you know, players get behind it, wives get behind it, coaches get behind it. It's become a big deal since the Europeans started winning.
Certainly a big TV event. We got 10 seconds. Who's going to win it? And score.
USA 14.5 to 13.5.
USA 14.5 to 13.5, says Don King. Mr. King, I appreciate you driving in.
Hey, thank you for having me.
Mike Costa from the 1360 will be in. We'll talk Ryder Cup and all the other days' sporting news. Hope you tune in for that. The 5 p.m. news. Oh, by the way, I'm going to be on Coach John Katera's show tonight at 9 p.m. at 97.3. It's going to be a big day for radio for me. I'll have a radio guy in. I'll be on a radio show. 5 p.m. newscast is over. The KUSI News at 6 p.m. is about to begin.